teams, though, had a big statement to win on Sunday. It's no longer surprising, as Peter said. Now they're just statement wins. Jason, who's yours?
I'm going with the Washington Commanders. The last time we saw them, we saw Ron Rivera going off at the end of the game, defending Carson Wentz when he kind of started the stuff. So it was nice for them to move on and get this win over the Packers. Taylor Heineke, this guy just comes in, he produces, he makes plays. Didn't start well, was 1 of 7. We saw the pick 6 by Campbell. But McLaurin after the game said he plays with a free spirit, and it has a lot to do with his journey and his career. He plays like it's the last game he's going to play, and the whole team feeds off his energy. He would finish 19 of 26 through 2 touchdowns. There was a beauty on the sideline to McLaurin to finish out the game. And Heineke after the game said he gets a $125,000 bonus whenever he plays 60% and they get a win. So he celebrates these wins the next day. So this morning he'll be in the training room. He orders himself a pair of new Jordans whenever they win with a color scheme that matches the opponent that they just defeated.
This guy's next level.
So Heineke, I love it. I'm a shoe guy myself. Go get you a fresh pair of J's of the green and the yellow and rock them to the facility. You earned it, my guy.
Wow. That's cool. That's like his trophy that he takes from
Get a
the
little
battle.
like, cheese slice stitched into it.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm way into that.
That's
I
cool.
would have spent the whole segment on that. But we can't. I'm going to stick with the Chiefs. If I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm very pleased right now. Very happy where we are. If you were to tell me that we're going to be 5-2 going into the bye and we just rolled the Niners, who everybody respects, and Mahomes hits 10 different receivers, I'm feeling good. I'll tell you who I'm not feeling good if I am a fan of, I don't know, the Titans, Ravens, Bengals, Jets, and yes, Bills. They're heating up, guys. They're getting it together. They're doing the Chief things. I don't like sitting here seeing Juju become a real thing. I don't like seeing MVS wake up. I don't like Peter telling us about guys named Justin Watson catching touchdowns. I don't like seeing this. I want them to just go to sleep and have struggles and have no chemistry and no Jerick McKinnon and no ding, 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 ding. Mahomes looks really comfortable. He looks really happy. The Kelsey experience is still the Kelsey experience, but is there any doubt in this room, is there any doubt in this world that someone's going to have to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs in a really big game to get where they want to go? They're going to be there. You know they're going to be there. I know they're going to be there. And when they get there, they're going to have a lot of weapons that Mahomes is very comfortable with. The Niners are a team that all of them, we always expect great things from them because of what they've accomplished. This was a blowout. It was in San Francisco on a day of celebration with McCaffrey, and the Chiefs went bink. And I will see them in 2 weeks, and they're 5-2, right where they need to be.
You know who got a couple of wins now in a row and feeling a little good? And last night, I went to sleep thinking, like, oh, they're back, is the Cincinnati Bengals. I think we were ready to write the Cincinnati Bengals off after an early start where their quarterback couldn't be protected. And then they get this big win in New Orleans. And then last week, everyone's talking about the Falcons and how physical the Falcons are and how dominant the Falcons are. And the Bengals just open up 21-0 in this game, throwing the ball all over the yard. And it's like Joe Burrow just had a field day against a beleaguered Falcons defensive backfield, hitting his guy Chase. But look at those numbers. 34 of 42 for 41 and 3 tugs.
I think he had 350 at the half.
And he had 350 at the half. Chase is jogging on that play. Burrow making plays. Look, this has been said since week 2 that the Bills and the Chiefs are on a collision course. And it's going to be Allen and Mahomes. And they played an epic one last week. The third team in the conversation is the Bengals, because guess what? The Bengals was the team that represented the AFC in the Super Bowl last year. They bring everyone back. They seem to have their groove back. And for all of you who jumped off the Bengals bandwagon early, and there's a lot of us in the media who were hype Bengals preseason, hype Bengals all summer, and then they start off and it's like, okay, I'm going to shift my allegiance to another team and maybe talk about other teams. I don't think those Bengals fans want you. Like, we're good. Like, we had our faith in this team, and Joe Burrow has never wavered. Burrow threw for 41 against a Dean Pease defense. I'm here for it. Bengals, they might be back on track, and it might not just be a 2-horse race in that AFC.
Peter, may I submit one application for surprising win on Sunday?
Give it to me. And surprises are okay.
Please do.
The Carolina Panthers.
That was
okay, because we really thought that this game was going to be the one that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fixed their own stuff. The get-right game against Panthers. And the Panthers were like, hello, not today. 14 days ago, the Panthers let Matt Rule walk away. 4 days ago, they let Christian McCaffrey go on to the San Francisco 49ers. All intents and purposes, this game should not have gone the way that it did, but wow. 21-3, they beat up on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They hold the Buccaneers and Tom Brady to touchdownless? Are you serious? That running back room and Deontay Foreman and Chuba Hubbard to run the way that they did in the game. They outrushed the Buccaneers 173-46. PJ Walker played quarterback for Matt Rule at Temple. Now he's in this situation where the guy that brought him there is not the head coach anymore, and he's got to go out there and play against Tom Brady and score and do well. And like, props to the Carolina Panthers. People definitely wrote you off. And I mean, I think money-wise, they're writing themselves like into 2023 a little bit, but they're like, those guys wanted to enjoy yesterday, and they did.
Yeah, Steve Wilkes said after, he said P.J. Walker, like, he may be the guy there. It's going to be hard for them to put him on the bench.
Wins.
If he
Temple
keeps playing
Owls.
as well.
They're a game out of first place. Have you seen the NFC South standings?
Are they really a game out of first place?
Bucks 3-4, Falcons 3-4, Panthers 2-5, Saints 2-5.
So
that's the standings.
Here's
right
the
now.
setup. If the Panthers win next week against the Falcons, they
Yeah.
play the Falcons, and the Buccaneers lose
Go
to
on.
the Ravens, which is
possible.
easily possible, the Panthers would be tied for first place.
That's
and
what we're
they
talking
would
about.
have the tiebreaker. And they would have
Paul's
the tiebreaker.
feeling good.
It's really good.
Save that clip.
Oh,